ciao. From the greeting, you can probably tell that we're in Italy now. Unfortunately, that's the only word we know as of yet, so we're still learning. So what we decided to do is a mini vlog series at the airport instead. So when we're in Paris, there's a few things that you gotta try there. You gotta try the baguettes, the wine, the croissants, the crepes, and the macaroons, and you gotta try an eclair. And if you've been watching the rest of the footage, you know that we have yet to try an eclair. So this morning, when I was packing / getting ready, so I'd run across the street to a supermarket to grab an eclair for me, so I could try it and like give a little review on it. She got the eclair, but we were running low on time, and we already missed our bus previously. So I threw the eclair in my backpack because what else is normal? We get on the flight, and now we're in Italy, and I'm about to try this eclair, but we had a little accident. So that's our eclair from Paris. This is straight from the pity. I'm still gonna try it. I will show you people how great this thing is.
So it looked a lot nicer this morning. It had a nice line of chocolate through the middle.
It looks like a moist baguette. Just you wait. If you think I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. So here we go, a French eclair. Oh, there's a lot of chocolate inside.
Oh, wow, let's see. Wow, at least that didn't get everywhere. We still got some chocolate.
I don't like it.
I'd like to try it.
Or if it's just I don't like
my
it.
hands dirty.
Give it a go, Seth. It's kind of funky, eh?
It's like pudding in a baguette.
I never really liked donuts that have filling in it anyways, and this is probably why I don't like this. But I'm gonna lick the filling out regardless. Okay, that's all from us. Peace out, homies. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Ciao, ciao. We are in Milan now. We are at our favorite McDonald's. But it's like a fancy McDonald's. It's in their Galleria Mall, if you want to look that up.
So we've been kind of MIA since the airport in our Eclair series, and that's because we have the dingiest fucking Airbnb
It is.
that we've ever had. This is like one of those horror stories that people talk about.
Okay, hold on. It's not that bad. No, it's not a horror story bad, but it's pretty bad.
No, for how much we paid, it's actually pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, the Wi-Fi doesn't work, the place is super dingy, it's really loud, you can't, there's no mirrors. We were literally doing makeup in the dark today, we were just filming it.
No, okay, and you know what?
But they have a pussycat there called Mono. Okay, well,
No, her name is Simba. Tina calls her
I
Mono.
call her Mono.
But last
and-
night she scared us a lot.
Oh yeah. Okay, I feel like we're like going off.
Okay, first of all, why is the Airbnb shitty? So
Basically, the Airbnb, he was like, oh yeah, there's Wi-Fi, but like, you know, you can use it to stream and do this. And we're like, okay, why are you like laying it all out like that, right? And then what we realized is that the Wi-Fi doesn't really work.
If both of us use it, it doesn't work at all.
And even if one person's using it, it takes 5 minutes to load something. So we went and got a SIM card, which is hella cheap, 40 gigabytes for $20.
It's ridiculous. So now we're on like this next level high. Because before we were looking for Wi-Fi locations everywhere. Now we got the hookup. Even though here at McDonald's I'm still using their Wi-Fi. But before we get into the actual place, we should talk about the stalker that we met yesterday. But what happened is, as we got to the metro, the one where we're supposed to be staying, we came out of the station, and then this guy with the 18 sign, which means he's like one of the employees of the metro, he was there, and he's like, oh, do you guys need my help? And we're like, no, we're good. We're figuring this out on our own. And he's like, oh, okay, are you guys, where are you guys from? Like, you know, obviously we never look like we're from here. So we're like, oh, Canada. And he's like, oh, but you must not be originally Canada, something. And we're like, yeah, we're Indian. And he's like, oh, okay. And then somehow the conversation progressed, and he's like, hey, you guys should add me on Facebook. Like, if you, he's like, where are you guys staying at the hotel? It's over there. I can take you there. And we're like, no, it's good. We have an Airbnb. And he's like, oh, whereabouts? And we're like, yeah, we have a map. We're good. We're not about to disclose this information to you. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, like add me on Facebook. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, you're gonna need my name for that. And I was like, and then I hand over to Sad. And I'm like, oh, okay, she can take it down. But oh, we don't have Wi-Fi, we can't do it. So he's like, oh, just take my name down. So we take his name down. And he starts walking ahead of us down the street, and we start walking behind him. He like goes to kind of cross the street right initially.
He like goes to the corner of the street, and he's like, obviously he's a local, he should know where he's going. He goes to the corner and he kind of like looks this way, looks that way, starts walking this way, then turns around, starts walking that way, and then
he somehow got behind us. So we started walking down the street, and he started walking behind us. And I was like to Saj, okay, I'm gonna fake tie my shoelace here, and let's see if he still comes up. So I fake tie, and he comes past us, and he's like, oh, oh, hi again, blah, blah, blah. And he starts walking ahead of us. I'm like, perfect, he's ahead of us. When he gets up to the next street, we're still walking behind him at this point. He takes a right. And we're like, perfect, because we gotta go left.
Exactly.
So we see him go right, we kind of wait until he like, goes down the street, and we take a left and we start walking down the street. As we start walking, we look back, and now he's walking behind us again. Okay, at this point, we're freaking out. I'm like, we're not going to our house. This guy might like literally follow us there. Lucky for us, we were heading to the McDonald's because we needed Wi-Fi.
We got to the McDonald's and we're like, okay, we're like looking around the whole time. We're like, he's not here, we don't see him. We're like, oh yeah, he's not here, you can't see us. And then we walked back from the McDonald's towards our place, and the street that our place is on, he's standing at the edge of it.
He's like on the phone, and I was like, is that him? I'm like, is it? And then he's like right across the street, he's like, hola, hi. We're like, what the fuck is going on, man? So then we had to take a major detour.
We literally circled that, we like did a giant square around that block, and we were like, if we come back around to our place and he's still standing there, we're gonna go to the cops. And we got back around and we didn't see him, so we're like, okay, cool. So we went into our place, but we were still pretty scared that he was gonna show up somewhere.
And it's not any better because this is that like we're like, oh, maybe if things are bad, we'll go to the Airbnb. Got a person, the girl that we assumed was gonna be there. We were gonna be like, hey man, like this guy's kind of following us. What should we do? We show up and this guy's a middle-aged man there. On his description it says, this is my father's apartment where we are 3 days of the week because the rest of the time we're in school. Turns out no, it's just a dad. He's living there. The kids, I think he's a single dad, so the kids go back and forth. And as his job description, he had students written down, but it's not him there. Like, it's not the kids there, it's him.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, so now there wasn't a lock on the door. This is a middle-aged man. He said he was going to stay at his girlfriend's place that day, so basically what happened is we were at a very shady place. Shady because of this man, and gross because of the place itself. I might throw in some footage if I want. It's so gross, I don't even want to show you guys. But we slept through the night in our travel sheets, and here we are. And I'm glad we're leaving fucking tomorrow, but we gotta spend one more night here.
Yeah, so far Milan hasn't been off to a great start, but I don't know, maybe it'll get better. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna check out some cool things, and hopefully we can vlog a happier vlog later in the day.
I think that's French.
Oh, that's what
It's fine. We don't even care. Let us tell you what's up right now. We are in Venice.
Finally.
In this beautiful Airbnb compared to the last one.
Did we talk about how shitty the last one was?
I don't think we did. Let's rewind for a minute.
Did we talk about
We talked about it a bit at McDonald's.
Okay, I don't even want to get into it because it's such a shit show, really.
So the Airbnb wasn't good. The city wasn't great. The most fun we had, so we went to go tour the city, just the entire city one day.
Yesterday.
And it wasn't great. The cathedral there was really nice.
There just wasn't much to see. So we checked out the cathedral, and it's in like this main square area. We checked
The
it out.
Duomo, Piazza Duomo.
Exactly. So we checked out the cathedral. Okay, that's cool. We went to this opera like museum thing, but we've been to so many museums and stuff like that were kind of like, it was like nothing more exciting and stuff. And the museum itself, they had artifacts and whatnot, but it wasn't as, I feel like it would have been more exciting to just watch the opera itself. So those were kind of the two things. And we just like checked out little tidbits, like we're like on the map and we're like, oh, there's a statue of Bobby Bobison, let's go check it out. I'm like, oh, would you look at that, there's a park. So on this little trend of doing a whole lot of nothing, we were still enjoying ourselves, walking
around, exploring the city.
But we did the same thing in Brussels. We were like, wow, amazed by all the great things we were seeing, and like really exciting, and the weather was
kind
nice.
of just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and the weather was, it was like warm out, but it was cloudy. It wasn't like the Milan weather we were expecting. Anywho, though, we ended up going to a park randomly. We were walking through it to like get to the other side.
Trying to get to the like city gates of Milan.
Yeah, and we went there, and they were having a tournament thing. It was like MI, like My Games 2019,
and it was like live city games.
Up the hash.
And so they basically had 3 different sports going on. They had soccer, basketball.
They had futsal, half court ball, and like mini volleyball series. So it wasn't like full on games, but they had all of them playing there. And we watched futsal, then we watched volleyball, then we watched basketball, then we watched more volleyball, then more soccer, then we left. And then we're literally like, we dreaded coming home so bad. We looked at the time.
We planned it. We were like, we're not going home till 10 o'clock, so we have to spend minimal time at home. Yeah. Wake up and then you go.
Exactly. So we're like, it's 7 o'clock right now. If we have dinner now, we will literally be home by like 9 or something, right? Maybe even earlier. We do not want to spend any time there.
And we also know that he's going to be home tonight, so we're going to have to like sit in our room and be really awkward, and we can't really walk out. And
it was just not cool. And mind you, he was nice and polite, and I don't think he had any perverted cameras up anywhere.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you get somewhere and you have certain expectation, then you feel uncomfortable. And that's what we felt, quite uncomfortable. We're like, okay, well, there isn't even a lock on this door, and my mom's gonna kill me when she hears this stuff. And we're like, well,
that was probably the biggest thing. Like, if there was a lock on the door, I'd be like, oh, this is really weird, but okay.
But at least we can be locked in.
But also, when we were looking at Airbnbs, we made sure that they were female because we didn't want to be living with one guy. And here we are doing it when we
exactly.
I remember reading this description, but now when you go on Airbnb, it all says blocked by Airbnb. Their entire description is blocked by Airbnb. So we like took screenshots of that and stuff. And everything's a little skeptical, but I mean, we made it out.
Anyway, that's like another. Back to our story. So we decided that dinner was too early. Went back to the games, watched more sports. Had our dinner, went home, literally just in time to like pass out, wake up, pack up, and get the fuck out of there. On our way over here, we're hoping, we're like, please, I know this place is booked on the actual thing, on the Airbnb thing, please let it be that nice, please, like, and it totally delivered.
I mean, we were kind of concerned, so we started looking up reviews of this place like yesterday, and there were some reviews that were like, oh, there's cockroaches, or like it smells musky, and we were like, oh, not another one. But that is not the case.
That too.
Chocolate.
We didn't even talk about the non-sleepables.
Yeah, okay, so backtrack. In Milan, the mattress was so bad, it was literally just springs with
box spring.
A piece of, it was probably a box spring. And I'm not someone who like has trouble sleeping, and I had trouble sleeping and I had back problems the next day. It is so shit. The little table to have brekkie on is a fucking TV, seriously. And our own bathroom. And look at the shower. I can shave in the shower and I will be okay. There's 2 doors. There's a fucking bidet. This is perfect.
Cool. Sign us out.
That's it. We're gonna go explore Venice today. Bye.
When I walk into the kitchen, you saw the look on my face. You saw the look on my had to get out of this place. I seen something I've never seen before. When you put on the pineapple, we couldn't be friends anymore. Pineapple thousands, go on pizza. It's a fruit and you know that. Pineapple doesn't go on pizza. They just don't belong.
Guys, Gina's leaving me and all she's concerned with is taking fucking selfies of herself. Look at her. So selfish. She's not even concerned that her little sister's gonna be all alone.
Hello, and welcome to my final day here in Venice in Europe. I'm heading home. I've already packed up. I'm going solo. Saj told me the other day that she was going to drop me off at the airport and then she was going to ditch me at a bus stop and that I could figure it out on my own. I'm really quite concerned, so that's why we packed up extra early. Flight is until 2:30 and it is 9:36 and I'm ready. I'm ready to get on this thing. Venice was a great ending. Yesterday we checked out a couple of bell towers, we went to various islands. It was a really nice relaxing day, but also we got to check out quite a few things. I really enjoyed Venice. As bad as Milan was, like we didn't really enjoy that, and Brussels was really our favorite, but with the water and the view and the peacefulness, it was really nice. I don't really know, me and Saj are kind of confused. People were talking about how Venice is really nice at night and you really got to see it at night because it's so different and so lovely. But when we went, we didn't really... Brussels at night, if you go to the Grand Place, that at night is gorgeous. Like, it's unreal. And the pictures don't do it justice, and none of the postcards or the professional photos do it justice. You have to be there to see it, and it's so beautiful. Venice was nice as well, last night, and it was still quite a few people there, but it wasn't anything like people were talking about, so I don't really know what the buzz was.
Maybe we went to the wrong place.
It could be that we went to the wrong...
Comment below if we fucked up.
Yeah, we went to like the main square area and stuff, and we checked it out. What are your thoughts, Saj? Let's comment on me leaving. So now Saj is going solo for the next little bit. I'm out of here, and she's gonna stay in mostly hostels and such, and...
I'm gonna hit up 2 more cities. I'm gonna do Florence and Rome, and I do hostels there. I'm gonna spend the night here today, and I'm gonna sleep in this entire bed all alone, and it's gonna be great. I don't know, I think it'll be really different because we really like bouncing off of each other and stuff, but it'll be fun.
Are you nervous or excited or a little bit of both?
I think a little bit of both.
Are you gonna miss me? That's the main question.
I think here it'll be like the most missing.
Aww.
Venice was like, because we were already together in Venice, so it's gonna be like, oh, like we were already like doing this in Venice. But I think when I go to a new city, it'll be like a fresh start kind of thing, so I won't be as like comparative of like being alone versus being with you in that city.
Yeah. Okay, but anywho, yeah, I think it'll be a different experience because she's doing it solo. I think it's like she might miss me, miss bouncing off the ideas and like have somebody take pictures of her and stuff. But at the same time, I think it's like a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
So in a sense, it's not really comparable, but it might be comparable just because we did this whole little walk together, and now the next set of batch is her solo. But that's it. Senga Sister Travels vlog is gonna end here. Wish me luck. I hope I make it to the airport. We don't want another missed train. I'm quite nervous. And yeah, thanks for staying with us. Thanks for tuning in. Anywho, that's all. Peace out, homies. We'll see you on the other side.